sharing my screen and I'll be explaining you all about this program. And we'll get started with a few things, basically the installation stuff, etc., which will happen tomorrow. I'll explain the entire modus operandi. Okay. And for a few of you all who would have attended the previous lecture, it might be kind of recap, but bear with me. Let me get started by sharing my screen. Okay. Hopefully, you all are able to see my screen. Let me quickly introduce myself. Yeah, this is me, Bharani Kumar Depuru. I'm CEO and founder of two companies. One is AI Spry, another is 360 DigiTMG. Okay, all right. So I'm CEO and and founder of these two companies. So sorry, I'm facing some issue with my scripting pad, but that's absolutely fine. And also, I have 20 years of experience, approximately. Yeah, close to 20. And I'm an alumnus of Indian School of Business and IIT. I work with companies such as HSBC, ITC Infotech, Infosys, and Deloitte. After working with all these companies, then I switched gears. Then I started, or we started rather, a company in the space of AI services, which is AI Spry. We do AI projects here for different companies. I'll show you a few of the companies, obviously, right? And then I'm also CEO and managing director of 360 DigiTMG. I work as a visiting faculty at Indian School of Business. I also teach at London Business School. The practical things, the practical projects that we handle as part of AI Sprite, those are the things that I, explain to people. StetUp is a startup by Dr. Ilan Kumaran, who is a CEO of Rela Hospital and a physician for 22 plus years, doctor for 22 plus years. He onboarded me as chief technology officer, and that role would be part-time role. Okay, just for you all to understand that, I'm also a human. I have a constraint of 24 hours. So beyond this, there's nothing much that I'll be able to do. Okay. If you all want to connect with me, sure you can. However, the caveat here is that you'll only be able to follow me. You'll not be able to connect with me because LinkedIn allows only 30,000 connections. And I already exhausted my 30,000 connections and I have 55,000 followers. So you'll only be able to follow me, unfortunately. That's the limitation from LinkedIn side, not my side. Okay. I'm making that point very, very clear. Okay. And let me also talk about AI Spry. But before I talk about AI Spry, I wish to take your attention to this, which was posted yesterday, by the way, right? 18th December, 5:50 p.m. I and our team, Bhupendra is our data scientist and he is the team lead for Bengaluru data specialists. Data specialists work on projects and also deliver trainings for your information. Of course, that's me. And Swati is one of our students. So we started this new initiative wherein we will take one disciplined student from each and every batch. And whenever we have client visits, whenever we go to any of our customers' location, we want to take them along with us, right? So this is Bangalore Return Center. Whatever items you place an order, on Amazon, if you don't like it or for whatever reason, you return the item. Okay. Once you return the item, it reaches this return center. In return center, they look at various things. Sometimes customers are very clever. Okay. A few people, there is a big syndicate going on, it seems. What they do is they take the new phone, place the old phone, and send it back. Return. Okay. Those things happen. Or in certain cases, they only take the charger and then they return the product. Or in certain cases, if you have AirPod, I'm using AirPod if you guys are able to see that, right? They take only one AirPod and return it. All these cause losses to Amazon, right? So we are expected to build a solution, AI solution in that space. And they didn't allow us to carry mobile, etc. Everything we had to deposit at the security and then go in. So this is how it looks like. And when you go inside, there are a lot of counters. There is one which is called as the uh, you know receiving counter. Another is process counter. Another is advanced counter, where they do advanced tests to check whether the customer has sent a fake item or not, or did the seller itself send a fake item. So these kind of things, they are doing manually. Of course, they have certain softwares using that they are doing. Now they want to enhance it to to AI, and we already have signed. So Amazon is officially one of our customers now, and through AI Sprite, we are doing projects for them. So I'll talk more about AI Sprite first because you're joining 360 Digit MG. However, your learnings on real world projects will happen through AI Sprite. Okay, we have roughly 182 plus people working in the company now, and we have a lot of clients, customers. I'll talk about a few of the customers in a moment from now. We follow a project management methodology which is explicitly meant to handle AI projects, AI solutions. So you all will be learning that. And the best thing is you will also be learning a few things pertaining to AWS, Amazon Web Services, right? Because we have a contract with them, we would be giving you AWS GPU machine when you work on the project, when you reach that phase, right? And we will help you how to deploy the AI solution itself. How do you give it to the end customer? All the things basically you'll be learning in a very structured manner. And I'm proud to say that this is we are the only company, the edtech company, which is doing this kind of a work of taking the students along with our team of data scientists to the customer location, giving them first-hand information and exposure of the work which happens there, and helping them ignite their thought process to identify the business problems. And from there starts the journey, right? First of all, you need to have the business understanding before you start building any AI solution. So the best part is people will get such exposure. And those people, we cannot obviously take everyone with us, right? It's not an industry tour. So we also, if at all there is a possibility, we record the videos and we also explain on how the process happens. For example, at this juncture, I think I would like to show you something interesting. That all these are the different customers, friends, for whom we are doing projects. For one of the clients recently, um, maybe there's- I just want to see if I can open this. Is this an image? Yeah, this is an image. So this is the Biggest video, 500 MB. I don't know why. Okay, anyways, this is how the manufacturing plant looks like, right? For this particular customer, we are doing certain projects, and so these are all the various machines. So our person here has been explaining me on how bobbing happens and how these bobbings are placed in different places like this. Okay. And then how the weaving happens, how many centers are there? Look at that. The weaving of the bags is happening. So until and unless, and we are doing a lot of projects for them, by the way. Okay. We have already met them and we are working on a lot of projects. So in this way, what we do is we try to give you all practical exposure. Okay. And we will take you to the customer location wherever need be. If we are unable to take you, and if we can capture videos upfront, we take the consent from the customer. If the customer says that, yeah, we are okay for you to capture the videos and photos, then we go ahead, capture it, and we showcase it and we present it to the different people. Okay. And we do projects in the space of automotive, well, like Volvo trucks, etc. We do projects in the space of intelligent bar counting, automatically counting the bars, then machine failure prediction models, pallet damage detection, these are called as pallets, automatically counting the steel pipes, coming up with bar bending schedule, pre-filled syringes, vials, energy consumption, how do you reduce? Right? So on and so forth. There are a bunch of projects in the space of cement manufacturing, in the space of environmental social governance, in the space of automotive kit, solar, wind, right? In the space of cosmetics also, if you just take the photo of the person and then upload to the solution, it will suggest you on what kind of treatment has to be given to you, right? This very dermatologist has asked us to also take the clamp, photo of your head basically to figure out what kind of treatment has to be given for your hair loss. We do projects for Siemens, Tata, Hitachi, then Indian Railways, road safety. All these are the big projects in the space of tree growth detection using satellite images. We are working with Tamil Nadu Paper Limited. We work in the space of pharma. We work in the space of sports betting also. Fortuna Entertainment Group, which is one of the largest in Europe. We are doing projects for them on how much bonus should be given for the people so that they play more. Workplace safety analysis, generative AI projects for Government of India also. We did projects that way. And all these work that we do, we ultimately get it published on our international journals. And we pick up top 3 students from each of the projects. So in each of the projects, of course, AI spry data scientists work on the projects, but we also give opportunity for 360DigiTMG students to work on these projects. And when you work on these projects, and if you're one of these smart folks, right, or disciplined and hardworking person, let me put it that way, because hard work beats talent on any given day, no doubt about that. Unfortunately, hard work always wins, right? So we identify such people and we include their names in the international journal so that on your resume, a bullet point appears saying that I worked on this real world project, and you know what, the project also got published on international journal. And these are the various customers. Dr. Reddy's, and I'm not sure whether everyone is aware of Dr. Reddy's or not. I'll not assume anything. Dr. Reddy's, if I were to go here, it's one of the leading pharmaceutical companies with a revenue of 28,905 crores. Yeah. We have Korean Airlines as a client, Deloitte, Tata Hitachi, Sixpers, Volvo Trucks, Hindustan Coca-Cola Beverages Private Limited, Siemens. Okay. Since the word called Siemens came here, let me do one thing. Let me show you how satisfied our customers are. Okay. So I'll have to go here and then, yeah, this is Siemens. There's nothing to hide. I have the name of the person who is the procurement head. Their global team from Germany has come in for the Siemens project, right? And they have seen the project that we have done, and they were extremely happy with this. Extremely happy about this, right? I'll show this project also, what we have done. I'll just show you that. Then we have a lot of customers that I'm showing here: Biological E Limited, Fortuna Entertainment Group, Altair, Hira Group, Grant, Taunton, right? With them, we have partnered and we are doing projects for um, JSW Steel. Okay, let me show you. Mhm. This is a conglomerate. JSW Steel is a conglomerate, right? They manage ports and all that. 1,76,000 crores is their revenue, right? And we are very, very happy to partner with them because we know that there will be hundreds and hundreds of projects and AI project opportunities, right? We are doing projects for with Moglix. Moglix is startup basically, and one of the ISB alum. If you see here, IIT and ISB guy, Rahul Garg. So he started this company. We partnered with them. They are a unicorn. Unicorn means company which is, $1 billion in valuation. That would be called as a unicorn, basically, with Moglix. We are working with them. We have partnered with them. And yeah, these are a few things. Biologically limited. Let me show you that also. Biological E Limited. Because I want to show you something else after this. Yeah, that's the reason. This is roughly 4,000 crore company. I've taken a few of our data scientists and our students to even biologically limited, right? And they also had an experience of how the client location looks like, right? The reason why I've shown you that is because of this, right? There is senior vice president by name PV Raju. When we have done this project for them, they have given this certificate of appreciation. Okay, with respect to the forecasting model that we built. All these are an indication that we are not a company which will just give you theoretical knowledge, but we are a company which is going to give you practical exposure on any given day. On any given day. So we are not here to, you know, give you some theoretical knowledge of how data science works and all that. We are here to give you only and only practical knowledge. Okay, and we are very, very clear about it. Starting from customer site visit until executing and deploying the project, giving an opportunity for our students to work in the space of, uh, you know, in the space of deployment, and then there are quite a few projects. Let me show you those here. And then maybe after I show you these details, you would find, or maybe you'll get some comfort feel that, yeah, these people are truly doing some practical stuff, right? We have the MOUs, etc., which we signed with the different companies. We laminated it, kept it publicly for people to look at it. We post it on our social media platforms also. The reason why we are doing is because sharing the customer data, okay, is confidential. I agree with that. But sharing the MOU is not confidential. You signed a contract with a company and you might want to market, right? You might want to let the world know that you signed. There's nothing wrong in that. A lot of edtech companies, what they're doing is they're starting a fake company and they're calling it as AI company. Yeah. But when students who inquire with them, when they ask them on, hey, can you show a few of the customer details? for whom you're doing projects. They are telling that no, this is confidential, and they are shying away from that, which is wrong. If you're really doing projects, why are you not posting the success of those projects on social media? Why are you not letting people know that you're doing good things? Right? There's nothing wrong. So we publicly put all those details on our portal. Next, the first thing that you do is you work on reports and dashboards. This is a data analyst job. Okay, I'll take another 5 minutes. Then I'll come to our program, training program itself. And we will make you work on reports and dashboards as a data analyst, right? But there is a lot of science behind the scenes. What is a structured way of creating these kind of reports and dashboards? We'll help you understand who are the different stakeholders, what kind of questions they might have, how do you formulate those questions, and how do you answer those questions using these dashboards. So it'll be a very scientific approach, and this is exactly how projects are handled in real world also. I having worked with Deloitte, I having worked with Infosys, I having worked with a lot of MNCs, we understand how things happen there, right? Tableau, Power BI, Click, using Python also you can create dashboards. You'll be learning all these things and many more, right? You'll be working on forecasting models, right? You'll be forecasting what might be the coal price moving forward, what might be the spices price moving forward, right? So on and so forth. How many raw materials would be needed in each of the locations? How many pallets would be needed in each of the locations? Yeah. This is for a client called as Super Shakti, right? This is for Biologically Limited. This is for a person who is in Nepal who purchases or imports the spices from India to Nepal. At what price should they, procure the spices? This is for a client called as Leap, Amazon, Flipkart, Instacart, etc. Are their clients basically. Okay, we did projects for them. And in the space of machine failure prediction, we did projects for different customers. This is a company called as Schnell Group. Let me show you that. Okay. Schnell is a German-based company. Okay. It has its presence in India, of course. But Schnell is a German-based company and they manufacture a lot of machines like this. And we get the data from the sensors and we predict whether a machine will fail or not. When will it fail? Which component might fail? When you do all these predictions, whom will it help? Right? You will understand the business aspects thoroughly as part of the training. Wind turbine failure prediction model, how diversification happens, object detection models, right? We build projects in the space of solar panel damage detection, where you can detect whether a specific panel is damaged, whether it has physical damage or electrical damage or excessive dust, etc. And you will take the drone driven images, right? You fly drone and then capture the images and then you build your solution. How did we do that? What were the challenges? You'll come to know. In a manufacturing plant, if there is scrap that you're taking and putting into burning furnace to get molten steel, you'll be able to detect the flammable items like cylinders, shock absorbers. If they go into the burning furnace, it will cause a huge blast, basically, killing people around. You'll work. See, these are all real world projects. This is for Volvo trucks, wherein this gentleman here is going to get the engine chassis, put it on the fixture and close the clamps. Whether right process is being followed or not, you learn on how to detect wrong process being followed. How do you put your model into IoT device, Raspberry Pi? Okay, this is a project that we have done for a client called as Inservia and Bhubaneswar, where in their inventory, if you take your mobile and walk around, it will automatically give you a count of how many 8 mm, 10 mm, and 12 mm steel rods exist. Right? This is in the space of construction, where all these drawings would be converted into an Excel sheet manually. It takes 8 hours. Our solution does this in under 8 seconds. Right? You take the data from all these drawings, put it into an Excel sheet. Then we work in the space of poultry also, where we detect, how many birds are there, what is the weight of the bird, according to the age, is the weight of the bird increasing or not, what is the body temperature of the bird using thermal cameras, all these things, and many more. Okay. And the reason why I'm showing all these things is for y'all to get some confidence that you'll be working on real world projects. Because sometimes, a few people a few people who cannot complete these projects, right? They're extremely unhappy that this is thermal camera sensor. They're extremely unhappy that they are unable to work on the project because of whatever reason, right? And they are the people who become negative stakeholders. They have the guts, I should say they have the guts to go and post on social media, on Google, etc. That hey, these guys don't have any real world projects. I'm like, oh my god. So all these things which we are doing, the MOUs that we are signing with the big companies such as Amazon, etc., are all these things, generated on Adobe Photoshop or what? Right? This is a project that we have done for Dr. Reddy's, where instead of manually counting the number of vials and pre-filled syringes, you can automatically count. Okay, we put a CCTV, and underneath that we put a crate, and automatically the moment photo is taken, all this count comes up. Okay. Then we work in the space of pipe detection. Okay, where automatically the moment the pipes go onto the truck, you can take a photo and automatically how many pipes are there of which make, etc., is captured. Okay, like this. And this information goes and sits in the backend database. Then we built a GenAI solution on that. If you say, how many square pipes did we manufacture in the last 6 months? It will give you a count by going and fetching the data from the database, right? And this is a project that we have done for Siemens, right? Where all these small components are manufactured by different manufacturing companies. They bring it to a common place to assemble and come up with a machine. And people, after the assembling is complete, a few of the components would be lying on the floor and people don't have a count of that. So we, using CCTV footage, we captured these details. Okay, and we save these details in the backend database. So at any given point of time, the component details would be available. What happened is someone trying to, okay, I think Sonu was not on mute. Okay. Then we worked in the space of object classification, where people who don't have kids go for a treatment called as in vitro fertilization. That's embryo imaging. You take sperm from male, oocyte from female, fertilize outside to form embryo. This embryo is then implanted into the woman's womb. Then you'll figure out whether she's pregnant or not. If not pregnant, you'll clean the womb and cycle 2 repeats. Here, we built a solution wherein embryologists, people who do their MBBS plus MD, okay, that is masters, when they take the embryo image, microscopic image, and upload to a solution, it will give you probability score. Okay. And GenAI solutions, as I've told you, a bunch of things we have done in the space of GenAI. Very, very interesting projects we solved. These I think I've anyways shown. A lot of our projects I didn't show you guys yet, right? Because I'm myself not finding time to do some basic recording. A lot of awards and accolades. Confederation of Indian Industries, we won multiple times awards for the top-notch projects that we have done. I won a 40 under 40 award. That's a personal thing. And we participated in, a lot of international events also, which was conducted in Iran, and we won the first place there also. We give our projects to Indian School of Business students to work on, and 3 times we won the Best Capstone Project Award. This and many more. Okay. Back to our discussion, but before I get started on this, do we have any questions? Yeah, you might want to unmute and ask the questions if you have any. Okay, I'll be more than happy to answer. Yeah, go ahead, please. You have a question, Sonu? Okay. You can also use chat window, friends, to ask your question. Okay. So For
Hello, this
major,
is Priya. Hi.
hi Priya.
Whatever classes it's going on, right? You'll be providing notes for that, or do we need to take it during a classes itself?
Okay. So we have a learning management system, Priya, which is
Okay.
also AI driven. Okay, I should talk about that for 2 minutes, right? So what happens is all the training slides, all the data sets, the code, the interview questions at the end of each module, we want you to basically take interview questions so that you prepare for your interviews right from day one. Okay, all these things will be there on the learning management system and we give you lifetime access. In order to connect to the sessions also, you have to connect via learning management system. There will be a link. If you click on that, the Zoom would open and then you can automatically connect to that. We'll give you username and password and all the other details over email, and you can access. All the videos are also pre-recorded. Okay, uh, a few videos of mine I'll be recording in class. Wherever I include new topics, I'll record that. But otherwise, all my recordings are already available on learning management system. Just in case you miss out any of the sessions, you can always go and watch the video. Say a topic wasn't that clear, again you can go back and watch. So lifetime access will be provided. Okay. And on the learning management system itself, you'll have a ticketing system. Any doubts, any queries, any clarifications, you can raise it there, and you'll be getting the response from our team. And after I complete my training, my part of module, for next 1 hour, there'll be another trainer, okay, the second trainer, who will be there to clarify your doubts throughout. And if that also doesn't help you guys get clarity on your questions, next day you can ask me in the class. And also, one more thing, Priya, is that there is an option called enable your webcam when you watch the videos. When you enable the webcam, it's going to capture your facial behaviors and it will tell you what are the topics you're not good at, what are the topics you're good at. Okay. And what topics are you really confused on? This information I will get as a tutor. Even if few people don't tell me, I'll get a report of everyone who enables that option. So I'm going to ensure that there are some special classes which are arranged for you all on those specific topics where you are finding difficulty. And many other things are there, like you can automatically create your resume without spelling mistakes, without grammatical mistakes, using all the keywords of the job description so that your resume gets shortlisted. And a few other features are there, like soft skills are also very important, right? And what happens is usually during interviews, when people ask questions, a few people don't have a smile on their face when they talk. They're very serious. That is good enough for you not to get a job. That is good enough. You'll not get a job, right? So our system, AI solution, will also help you figure out and give you certain suggestions that you're not having a smile on your face when you talk. You're having a few grammatical mistakes. Certain words you're repeating again and again. Okay, these kind of things. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So, yeah. Mm. Hey, do you have a question? You're unmuting yourself frequently. So no? Okay, I think I'm not allowing you guys to unmute yourself just to avoid certain things. Yeah. So job placement. Okay. A lot of y'all are talking about job placement, etc. And I'm certainly going to talk about that. Let me talk about that right now. We are a training company. We are not a magic company. So if you're assuming by any chance that I'll pay you money, give me job, we are not into that business. We don't do anything unethical. Okay. However, we will equip you get a job. How are we going to do that? Friends, we are going to have a job portal on our website itself. Okay. All these companies with whom we are tying up I'm going to our YouTube channel, by the way, to show you a few things because people have asked about jobs. Okay. All right. The first thing is we are having a lot of industry connect sessions. What do these industry connect sessions do? Might be a question. So what we do is we post the details like this whenever we conduct some kind of session with anyone. Like we have AVP from DBS Bank, DHL IT Services, we have Veena who has come and spoken about it. Admiral Group, Vasudev has spoken. Anshuman from Deloitte has spoken. Right? And Divya from Microsoft has spoken. All these people are going to tell you on how to prepare, what are the interesting projects which they are doing, and how to prepare to actually get a job. Directly you listen from these, and weekly we are aiming to get 2 such industry sessions posted here. Those people are coming and exclusively talking with us for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, etc. In itself means that, okay, in itself, that means clearly that they are in touch with us. What is the second step? Whenever they have any job openings in their companies, they will let us know. We'll put it on our job portal. This is the angle that we are taking. Okay. Second, placement stories. We have people who have done their BA, BCom, and who are working as data analysts in top-notch companies like Flipkart, you know, Ernst and Young, uh, and Alshaya in Middle East. Alshaya Group. Let me tell you that Alshaya is a company. If you want to take franchisee in Europe or Middle East, pertaining to say Starbucks or American Eagle or Victoria's Secret, H&M, etc., it has to go through them. Okay, our student who got trained through us is working there. Our students are working in TCS. They are working in various top-notch companies. ITC Infotech, one of the previous companies that I worked with. Then ITC Infotech once again, right? Ernst and Young. Our people are working in Amazon. They are working in Google. Yeah, Google, Chandru. HCL, Deloitte. You name it, guys. You name it. Capgemini and all these things. These are all these success stories of the people who have come to our platform to talk about how they prepared and how they eventually got jobs. Okay. So if you ask me about jobs, I'll direct you to this. And our people are working in all the Indian MNCs. They are working in the big four companies, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Deloitte, Ernst& Young, KPMG. They pay heavy salaries. They're working in Amazon, Meta, Walmart, Flipkart, etc. And then they are working in overseas companies, in UHL hospitals in Ireland, in NHS in UK, in Cuman in Singapore, in Malaysian Airlines. They are working everywhere. So you need not come to us and ask for job. Jobs will be on our job portal. You go apply. Simple. Okay. Our job is to go get those companies and have their openings published on our website. Simple. That is our job. We'll not spoon feed you saying that come, I'll take you along for the interview. Okay. So we will equip you. We will give you real world exposure. We will take you to the client meetings. If you're a good person, your project details will get published on international journal. Okay. All these things happen. And people who don't know about Indian School of Business, let me also tell you that because I teach here AI and generative AI. A few of you all who don't know, I'm assuming everyone knows, but if you don't know, just in case, right? So these are a few rankings, friends, of Indian School of Business. Ranking India, if I were to take, it'll be obviously number one. Obviously, it'll be number one, right? So, anyways, so that is about Indian School of Business. I teach there. I also teach at London Business School. Okay. So, Nayan, you can get in touch with our career counselors. I think job portal revamp is going on at this point. Okay. Now back to our discussions here. So we are the only company on the planet, I'm proud to say this, that we have 76 plus domain analytics programs like marketing analytics, HR analytics, so on and so forth. Depending on your previous experience, if you are an experienced person, you might want to opt and select one of the domains and you'll be given e-learnings, mind you, yeah, e-learnings of these domains. And a lot of people also have a doubt on what is the difference between AI, data science, ML, and deep learning. You learn about all these things as part of the training. You will learn on what are the differences between data engineer, data analyst, data scientist, what are the differences. You'll understand that. Here are the salaries in the international market for data analyst, data scientist, data engineer. And we also have done a comprehensive research to understand what kind of salaries people are getting in India, right? Freshers. A few people come to me saying that, hey, do you know what, freshers don't have a job? Oh, come on. There are 48 odd people working in AI Spry, our company alone, and everyone are freshers. 48 freshers, right? What else are you talking about? Right? A few people, without doing any research, they make some unwarranted comments that freshers don't have a job. Who told you? I don't know. Some from somewhere I heard. You're a data scientist or a data analyst. You want to get into this field. Don't you have um, the acumen to do research? You have to do research. Why are you listening to grapevines? Why are you listening to negative minded people? Right? I just searched, I put 0 years experience, data scientist, 549 jobs exist. Can you not do such a search? Why are you relying on people who want to always demotivate you all? Saying that for freshers, there are no jobs. I'm new, I'll not get a job. Who told you? Who told you? Don't you have access to all these job portals? Can you not go and search? Absolutely, right? This is for those people who get carried away by negative minded people who always talk negative. They love negativity, right? Don't get carried away by those people, right? Negative things, negative people, stay away from them. 2000 odd jobs, data analyst freshers. These are the kind of salaries which people are getting. There have been freshers who were trained through us who got 14 lakhs per annum. 14 lakhs per annum, not one, three people. Okay. Last time when I've taken a batch, there were 40 plus students, and one of the success stories, those two students were telling that, do you know what? We are the last of the two people to get a job from our batch. And Bharani, all 40 people from our batch got job. Okay, I conducted this training in 2022 December, around that time frame. That was the last time I delivered training. Again, I'm back to deliver the trainings basically, right? All right. Now there are a lot of research. These are all these success stories, and we don't hide anything, right? A lot of other edtech companies say that, hey, you're saying that a lot of people got jobs, right? Show me their details. They'll say, no, no, this is confidential. What is confidential? Sharing the details of people who got jobs, is that confidential? We also on our website have their details, LinkedIn profiles also, which can be downloaded. Okay, and here is the entire journey explained, right? You'll have three phases, friends. One is training phase, another is your assignments phase, and the third phase of learning will happen as part of your projects. So throughout you'll be learning. And when you work on the projects, it is part of your placement journey only. It's part of your placement journey only. We also have our AI powered resume preparation tool. There are 650 plus people who got placed in different companies. All the details would be available to you all. Now, how will you differentiate yourself, right? First thing is, if you're trained through 360, okay, what are the benefits? You'll work on real world projects. You'll come to know about the project management methodology. You'll be attending the daily meetings. You'll come to know how daily meetings happen, right? You'll deploy the solution that you build on cloud. Okay, if you're a good student, you'll attend the client meetings. Your research paper will also get published on international journal. Then these things are good enough majorly to help you get a job. And there are two ways, right? One is go to a job portal and apply for a job. One is you come join us as an intern at AS Fry for 3 months or so. We give you an opportunity. If you're doing a good job, we hire you ourselves. Because for every new client that we get, we would need 3 to 4 people. Okay. We have a program called as Business Analytics Program. Okay. You will learn about Python. You will learn about the mini project. We'll make you work on small projects. We will take small steps. Eventually, you will be able to handle the projects on your own. Our programming videos will be given, project management methodology. We'll explain you about the databases. And then the entire CRISP MLQ methodology will explain, wherein we'll teach you right from 8th standard math onwards. Basic statistics, probability, data visualization tools such as Power BI, Tableau, Google Looker Studio, Advanced Excel, we teach you. Then we'll make you work on projects and conduct mock interviews. There'll be exclusive resume preparation sessions every week. There'll be exclusive interview preparation sessions. Whenever your resume gets shortlisted to a company, we want you to succeed. So we will once again conduct a session for you. Once again, we are going to conduct a training session for you on the job description. Okay, all these and many more, right? And we also have data analytics program, all those various modules you learn, right? And there are two things, friends. Only training, training plus certification. If you feel that, no, I just want training, and whenever there is a job available on your portal, we want to go and apply. Sure, go ahead, do that. That's one way of looking at it. But I believe personally that certificate from international organization will add to your resume. If there are two people applying for a job, then they will look at, okay, where did this guy get certificate from? And if you say that I got a certificate from State University of New York, USA, and if you say that I got a diploma certificate, that will add value, right? And State University of New York will give learning modules. Okay, you'll have to go through those learning modules, 80 hours additional modules, and then you'll have to take an exam. Who is going to conduct exam? SUNY, State University of New York. Once you clear that, you'll get a certificate which will be valid for your lifetime. I would any day go with that, the certification part, because it will make me get equipped, and then I can get a job quickly, right? You learn again Python fundamentals, mini projects, project management methodology, databases, wherein you learn about SQL and NoSQL, the entire business and data understanding, statistics, probability, exploratory data analysis, pre-processing, advanced Excel, Power BI, Tableau, machine learning basics. Because even if you're a data analyst, basics is something that you need, right? Data analytics using PySpark on cloud, AWS, on Google. How do you do data analytics? We will teach you. Then we will make you work on two projects and we'll conduct mock interview. Resume preparation sessions happen every week. And then you'll have interview preparation sessions exclusively conducted for those companies, right? Then we have data science. The modules which are highlighted in blue are the modules which will be instructor led. The modules which are in orange color are the modules which will be conducted as part of master class. I will conduct, majorly I conduct the generative AI learning, large language models, prompt engineering. All these things are exclusively conducted by me for all the batches. We have a lot of data specialists who deliver trainings, no matter who delivers, how good they are. When it comes to deep learning and neural networks and Gen AI, I want to hold the complete rights of delivering the training because I feel like I do a good job, maybe, right? I don't know. And whatever are in purple color, these are all recorded sessions. Okay. These are the various tools that you will learn. You learn about, a lot of auto ML tools, a lot of Gen AI tools, etc. And then we also have data engineering stuff in which you learn about data pipelines. Okay, explicitly. You learn about big data and the challenges. You learn about Spark, Kafka, Airflow. You'll understand what is a data warehouse, data lake, etc., etc., etc. And Azure, GCP, AWS, and all three you will learn. And also there'll be 8 hours exclusive session, up to 8 hours exclusive session on data engineering alone. And that would be starting from Monday onwards. Okay. Then these are the tools that you'll learn as part of data engineering. All that aside, this gives you a quick snapshot of business analytics program, data analytics, data science, and data engineering, right? And you can choose which one you want to pick. You can talk with our career counselors about the specific program which you want to do, and they're going to guide you on that front. Okay, resume optimization hub, you'll have mind maps, animated learnings, architecture diagram of your project you can create on a website itself. There'll be a lot of innovative projects, right? These are the various unique selling propositions. Say you're attending 10 to 1 batch. One day you missed out. You could not attend. That video recording would be available on learning management system. You might want to go there and access. Or you might want to attend some other batch whenever that happens. It's up to you. Then there'll be quizzes and interview questions at the end of each module and practical assignments because practice makes you perfect for that purpose. And resume preparation sessions happen. We also give internship opportunities to people. So you gain that practical experience and you also get some experience letter for that purpose. Right? Mock interviews will be conducted. You'll be working on real world projects only. There'll be job assistance. How? I repeat again. Our job is to go to all these industry connects, go get them onto a platform, help them deliver sessions, right? They are going to deliver, talks on how people should prepare to get a job in their companies. And then eventually, whenever there are openings in their companies, we put it on our job portal, right? And then you can access it. Job portal is already live. I think it was taken down because of certain revamp that we are doing, the look and feel. Okay. In a day or two, probably you'll have that and all the job openings will be there. You might want to apply. You might, in the sense, only 360 Digit MG students will be allowed to apply, not any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Okay, only those students who got exclusively trained through us and worked on projects, they are the people who will be given access to apply for the jobs. The other people also can come and try their luck, but we won't process it further. Okay, because our HR team does the due diligence and then they will share it with the companies. You will have access to all the real world projects that we are working on. In a sense, the high level overview, you'll be able to attend those. Okay. Finally, practice makes you perfect, friends. No matter how many books you read, right? Even if you're going to attend our lectures, my lectures, it doesn't automatically make you an expert until unless you practice. It's like swimming, right? Best books to learn swimming, best videos to learn swimming. If you type and then if you watch all the videos, if you read all the books on swimming, and then if you go and jump into water, what will happen? You'll drown. Until and unless you get into the water and start practicing, start swimming, you'll not be able to learn. And that is exactly what our focus will be throughout. Okay. Thank you so much for being good audience. Hopefully your doubts got clarified. Now I will get into Q&A zone. We will rather get into Q&A zone. Okay. I'll allow you to unmute. One by one, you can unmute and ask me questions. Okay, Anil has a question he posted on the chat window. I have 14. One minute, Anusha. I'll just answer this and take your question. So I have 14 years of experience as UI developer. If I transfer my career to data science, how it will be helpful for me for growth and career impact. Obviously, salaries of data scientists will be much, much more than your imagination, right, Anil? Whatever salary you're getting, you will certainly get, many lakhs of rupees more than that. Point number one. Point number two, you are a UI developer, so you know some amount of programming. So learning Python will become very easy for you. While we are going to teach you right from scratch how to install a software, from that level we get started. Okay. However, um, you having that knowledge will help you. A second, when you build the AI solution, you also need to build a user interface. Okay, user interface. And when you build the user interface, your UI knowledge, user interface knowledge will come in very handy. How should the UI look like, etc., etc. So that knowledge that you have gained over the period of few years would be considered as valid. Okay. So no experience will go waste. You'll not be considered as a fresher. You'll be considered as a person who has that experience in UI space. And then when you join data scientists, you'll be working on basic projects initially. But that knowledge of UI, etc., that you gain, they will take that into account. Okay. Uh, Anusha, yeah, you had a question, I believe. I'll take your question, Anusha, and then I'll read the next chat message. Over to you.
This question is same as the previous one. I got the answer. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Vishwak has a question. Those recorded sessions in the roadmap are offered by SUNY, right? No, no, Vishwak. SUNY modules we didn't mention explicitly here because only to our students who enroll, they will be given SUNY portal access directly. After they complete our training, they'll be given SUNY access. And access will be for 6 months. If you want to complete in 1 month, yours. If you want to complete in 50 days, yours. But 6 months is the max limit that they give. Those are additional modules, Vishwa, that you get to learn. All are aligned to some Microsoft certification or AWS certification, Azure certification, so that after these SUNY modules, you also become eligible to take that particular certification exam. Okay. Hope that answers your question.
Hi, sir. This is Vishwak.
Yeah, hi, Vishwak.
So I have posted that question about Sony.
Yeah.
So I have enrolled for data science certificate program exclusively for your batch.
Okay.
So I have a doubt, like parallelly we are going to study that Sony courses, or once after completing this data science roadmap, we are going to start with that.
Yeah. So while we understand that you all are mature individuals and you can take a call based on the availability that you have, if you ask me, I would recommend you to wait for at least some 3-4 months until you get better comfort feel on the data science program itself. And then you can opt for SUNY modules and go through in parallel. Okay, that's my recommendation. However, if you want access immediately, right from day one, we can give you. If you feel that, I'll complete the training, after completing 360 training, then I'll take SUNY modules and then complete that. That is also fine. It completely depends on how much time you have at your disposal.
Okay, great, sir.
Yeah. You take a call judiciously. If you're not working and if you have a lot of time, then say that, okay, assign me SUNY modules also. Let me go through those in parallel so that I complete the training in 4-5 months or 6 months max, right? Or if you feel that, no, after I complete the 360 training and complete working on projects, then I'll opt for SUNY module. Yeah, this is also another way to handle. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Sivakumar has a question. How many years give interviews? Siva, we see there are a few people, Siva, who got jobs even before the training got completed. There are a few people whose maybe grasping levels are little weak. So what they do is they come join us as an intern. They continue to work on multiple projects and in parallel start applying for jobs also. And we support them throughout. There are a few people who got jobs after 2 years. Of course, they weren't sitting idle at home. They were working with us as interns. Okay. And they were also getting paid. And they took a few people take 2 years, a few people take 6 months to get jobs. It depends on your intelligence and grasping level and how much amount of hard work you're putting. Hope I answered your question.
This is Praveen. I just posted a question regarding the.
Yeah. I'll take your question, Praveen. Just a moment. Adanki Chiranjeevi has a question. Actually, I'm non-technical. Can I do? See, Chiranjeevi, yeah, you have a name of famous actor as well. Yeah, but let me tell you that there are people in the success stories that I've shown on our YouTube channel. There are people who did their BA, right? Even Aditya, for that case, right? He did his BA, and then he joined an Australian company as a data scientist in a senior role. I don't know whether he told me about his salary, but I don't like to disclose because he wasn't comfortable. But um, it is way beyond our expectation. There is also a friend of ours who has done his mechanical engineering, and now he's working with a specific company as a data scientist, and he has 4 years experience, 26 lakhs per annum is what he's getting. The details are there on our portal. Okay, a few people, they explicitly say that don't disclose our salaries. So with all due respect to them. Yeah, Praveen has a question. I have 7 years of experience in project management and now want to transition. You mentioned 4 courses earlier, right? Could you please explain a bit more about this? Yeah, data science. We have a program called as PDS, Professional Data Science. I would any day opt for that because in this professional data science program, data analytics concepts also will be covered to a great extent, and data science concepts also will be covered. So the moment the data analytics part is complete, you can start applying for jobs. While in parallel, you continue your data science journey. Okay, so data analytics part will be there in data science module. Then your data analytics will be there in your data science course, and then starts your data science journey. So I would recommend professional data science program to anyone and everyone, but it is really up to you. Apart from that, if you want to take a different call, it's yours.
Thanks. Just one follow-up question to that.
Yeah, please.
You have mentioned about the certificate data science course also, right? If I can opt for that, is it possible to
you can
upgrade in the future? Is it possible to
you
upgrade
can
in the future point?
You can do it, Praveen.
And
Absolutely, you can do it.
Okay. And for point to that SUNI certification you mentioned, right, will be applicable for these 2 courses also.
Yeah. Is there anyone from our team? Career counselors, is anyone there? Praveen, to answer your question, yes, we have State University of New York certificate for CDS or Certificate Data Science program. For PDS, Professional Data Science, you'll get diploma. So on certificate program, you get certificate from State University of New York. On professional, you get diploma certificate from State University of New York. Diploma adds more value, but here also, no doubt, it is going to add some value. So you might want to opt.
Thanks.
Shalem Raju has a question. Anwar, I'll take your question in a moment. Yeah, the classes which we might miss, are those classes are recorded class for everyday live classes? Or see, I only recorded the sessions, Raju. Bharani Kumar. I've recorded all these sessions previously, okay, and I've placed it on the learning management system so that you don't have any inconsistency, and you get all those modules in a structured manner. And when I deliver the session now also, if there are additional, not if, there are a lot of additional things that we have incorporated into this particular batch. So all those will be recorded and placed on the learning management system. Those which I have already recorded and those which are already there will remain like that. But a lot of additional things we have added, those things will record and place it on the learning management system for your consumption. Hope that answers your question. Yeah, Anwar, do you have a question? Anwar doesn't have a question. Maybe by mistake he unmuted. Then we have a question from Hari Krishna. I think I answered the difference, And then, see, friends, Sivakumar has a question. What is the difference between offline and online course? Online is this, whatever we are having. Offline is you'll be seated in the class. Trust me, even if you're seated in the class, you won't touch me. Do you like to touch me? I'm sure you don't like to touch me, right? So even I would be uncomfortable if you say that I want to touch you and feel you. So apart from that, everything will be the same. Don't worry, it'll be very interactive. When the actual session starts, I will make everyone sit on the edge of your seat, okay? Because the effort that I'm putting in, I want it to be worth it. And 100% of you all need to get a job, period. Okay, that is your objective. I'm sure that is my objective as well. 100% of people should get job. That has been my record. I don't want to break that record. So I'll be a little tough, guys. Okay, when training starts, I'll keep asking questions. I'll push your limits a bit. Allow me do that, because I want you all to maintain running notes while the session happens and all that. So I request you all to be a little flexible on that front. Don't um, take it onto your egos, not needed. There is a common objective of getting a job. You want a job. I also want you to get a job. So let us all work towards that. In the due course, allow me to push you guys a little, right? I'll keep asking questions, and then you'll feel that you have to be well prepared before you come to the class. You cannot just like that take it for granted, because I don't want my time to be taken for granted. It's not about money, okay? It's not about money. I paid, I if I want, I'll listen. If I want, I'll study. No, those kind of people, please don't join. Please don't join, right? Because I don't want to waste my time on those kind of people, frankly. So I'll be pushing your limits. Allow me do that. At the end of the day, you'll feel extremely happy. That I can assure. Okay, Sushma has a question. As an experienced person of 12 years in banking domain in Java with good current package, how easy or difficult is special data to learn this area, but not confident about future chance to work in. Sushma, there are people with 9 years experience working with a company called as Workday, and they got 40 lakhs per annum. People who joined as data scientists in Amazon, etc. Right? They are also getting very healthy salary. So from salary standpoint, you need not worry. It will be amazing, right? And since you already have Java background, that knowledge would come in very handy when we actually get into the practical applications. Okay, it will help you. I have 9 years experience in .NET and currently on break, now trying for career switch. Which course? I would any day suggest data scientist or data science program, because that also encompasses data analytics. So you'll complete data analytics also and start applying for jobs. Vis-a-vis, continue your data science course also. That will keep adding more knowledge, and that will keep improving your IQ level. It will be giving you more and more confidence at the end of the day. Okay, then Priya Lakshmi and the question of 7 years of IT experience in legacy and engineering. We have SUNY certification for data engineering also. Yeah, for everything, for all the courses, we have the certificates from State University of New York. Yeah, right. Anwar, please go ahead. Anwar and Vanita. Yeah, Vanita.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Vanita, we will allow Anwar to just talk, because
Sure.
he
I'll
sent
hold on.
me multiple times. Yeah, please.
Mr.
Yeah,
Bharani,
Anwar.
actually, I'm on your previous batch, in your institute as a PDA, professional
Okay.
data analytical course.
Mhm.
It was a nice experience. Actually, that's why I returned back to upgrade my skills to data science.
Wonderful.
Really, your LMS videos, I am a big fan of you. Okay.
Thank you.
Then my tutor was Mr. Dev, and for the visualization part, Mrs. Bhargavi ma'am.
Okay.
All was very excellent. Then last week I completed my Sunny exam for the PDA.
Wow.
All the 360 examination already the same after each module I completed. Then
Wonderful.
I moved to Germany for a job seeking visa. Now I just last 2 weeks before I came to India for a family marriage function here. So
Okay.
I had a discussion with the mentor, Miss Lashmi. Actually, I was, because when I reached in Germany, I realized there is a good opportunity, but more in data science, more than analytical. Data science is a huge opportunity. So I just discussed with Lakshmi how to be more, to upgrading my skills. So she said in 19th, there is a exclusively for Mr. Paradis and Pargavi ma'am class is there. So better to join. So that's why immediately I joined here. So for me, 15 plus experience in analyzing in Saudi Arabia, sales analyzing, business analyzing. At last, I resigned from an FMCG company as a FP&A. But all these are mainly we used like Power BI and DAX with Excel like that. But I never used Python or SQL there. That's why I decided to join in 360 after researching. Whole. It's good. So now I have a good, good chance to redo the other things as well. Not only ML or AI, so I can continue practice for the Python and SQL.
Wonderful.
I'm so happy to join with your batch. Okay.
Pleasure is mine.
Yeah.
Sure, Anwar, absolutely. And we also have a company apart from Schnell Group in Germany, IMA Schelling Group. Group. We are in the advanced discussions with them for the projects. And if I travel to Germany, I will take you along with me, and you can be part of those kind of projects so that eventually you find an entry into those companies.
Actually, which city it's the IMA? Which city? Actually, I'm in Berlin.
Frankfurt only.
Frankfurt.
I'm
I can travel. So we'll keep in touch. So maybe next week I'll go back to Berlin. Then any chance, I'm happy, because until now I did not get a good chance to enter. Small jobs are there, like a very junior post. But even though joined, but need to be professional, upskills. That's a good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, dear. Nothing more. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Vanita, sorry, you can ask your question.
Hi, sir. I think you're based out of Hyderabad. So for people who...
as of now, I'm in Bengaluru.
Okay.
Tomorrow, day after, I'll be in Chennai. Then I'll be back to Hyderabad. I also keep traveling to different... I just, last week, I was in Egypt, by the way. So I keep traveling. Don't worry too much about that. This is how the sessions will be. And whenever I travel to any place, say I'm in Bengaluru, I will invite people who are in Bengaluru to come to the class so that we also have some kind of physical interaction. Same thing I'll do when I travel to Chennai or Pune, because I plan to travel, a lot. So that is when you'll have that physical interaction with me.
Okay.
But otherwise, it'll be online. Yeah.
Yeah, and one more, maybe this might be a naive question, but the reference I got for this particular institute is purely by online. It's not like I knew someone who has been trained there or something like that. I was randomly searching, and I've got some top 5 like that in the Bangalore. So I just want to know, how would you explain to a new person joining your center, like how different? I mean, what is it that is different from other institutes which is offering the same courses in the cities? How would you differentiate this particular institute?
Sure. I'll talk about unique selling propositions, Vanita. When I say unique, it is unique only to our company. Right. First, you'll get access to real-world projects through AI Sprite. I have already shown you a few of the stuff, right? Yesterday, we were in Amazon. Literally, we spent 2.5 hours understanding the process because they have a lot of projects to be given to us. And in that way, we have top-notch companies, Korean Airlines, etc., for whom we are doing projects. Okay. 2, we have industry connect sessions, which we are having with the top-notch leaders working in different companies. And I have connects to them through various networks. I'm inviting them to educate you all on how to prepare and get into this field of data science, because they're working in that field in those companies. They know better on what kind of expectations they have from the audience. So you'll continuously keep having those lectures. 3, State University of New York, which is the largest university in US, right? When you get a certificate from that, diploma certificate, etc., when that is listed on your resume, it will add value. It is because when people shortlist their resumes, they first read your resume, they go through your resume, right? And if it just says that you're trained with, of course, as CEO of a company, I should feel proud about the company. But practical things, if I were to tell you, 360DigiTMG. Not many people might know about 360DigiTMG. So if you say I'm trained through this and I have a certificate, people will be okay. But if you say State University of New York certified, right? I'm State University of New York certified. It will add more value and weightage. You need not speak, your resume will speak. Three, people in different training companies are making you work on the Kaggle competition websites or some data sets which are publicly available. We are not doing that. We are actually taking you and making you work on real world practical projects. Those are the projects which, the moment an interviewer or a data scientist working in some company looks at that project, they'll understand that it's a real world project. So, I mean, quickly you'll be able to figure out whether that's a fake project or not, whether that's a dummy project or not. And international journal. If you're one of the top 3 students on that project, you get your name published on international journal. Each international journal publication takes close to 2 months of serious effort. We have a dedicated team for that. Okay. And I'll be the prime trainer, and all the other people who are delivering trainings will learn through me also. And since I train at London Business School and Indian School of Business, I believe I bring more value onto the table. And final thing is, anyone who delivers training are not trainers. They are data specialists. They are working full-time on projects, and they're also delivering training. So the beauty here is they'll bring in the real world experiences into your trainings. So these are a few things which you'll not find anywhere else. These are unique selling propositions only to us. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time.
Right. Data analytics, Hari also has a certificate. That's called as business analytics program. Hari Krishna. Swati, as I've told you, BA, there have been people who have done their BA and they are working as AI engineers. Their details are there on our success stories directly. You will be able to learn data analytics course and join as a fresher, no doubt about that. Mechanical engineer background, absolutely. So I've shown you manufacturing clients, right? That we have, a lot of them. Everyone is going to, everyone is taking the route of AI. So absolutely. Your mechanical experience will come in very handy if you want to build machine failure prediction models, etc. Yeah, sorry, Siva, do you have a question? Siva Kumar, I'm unable to hear you. You have unmuted though. We'll teach you all. Okay, Siva, I'm unable to hear you. Maybe you might want to call our career counselors and get your doubts clarified, or you can post it here. I'll be more than happy to answer. Okay, final thing is, tomorrow's session will be about the basics of learning management system, how to use it, how to raise the LMS tickets, then how to install the software. We'll make you install all the required softwares. That is the session that we are going to conduct tomorrow. Okay. From Monday onwards, I would be there for y'all, and I will take your journey throughout. And please ensure that you come well prepared. Okay. Well, I'm going to start right from basics, get access to the learning management system, watch at least the initial videos so that you get a gist, just a gist, okay, of what we are going to discuss. And I'm fully committed. 100% of y'all should get a job, simple, period. I have no other second thought on my mind. Okay, 100% of y'all should get a job. If you don't get a job, it's going to be, I mean, my record, I would be negatively impacting. Okay, I don't want to go south. So that's one thing. Okay, Tejaswar has a question. I'm data engineer with 3 years experience, ETL, yeah, using talent. Okay, now I want to transition. If I take 3 years. Yeah, absolutely. See, data engineer, so you already know how you get the data from different sources into database or warehouse or data lake, right? Whether you use ETL or ELT, etc. You'll understand, you already know all those things, right? For you, getting into data science would be a logical move, Tejaswar, right? Logically, you'll be moving into data science because once you have the data, you can do either data analytics or data science job. If you know end to end, that is called as economies of scope. That means the more you know, the more I'll pay you. So if you say that I know only data engineering stuff versus if you say that, you know what, I know data analytics and data science also, I know the entire pipeline, then it will add more value to your profile. Eventually, you need to get there. Eventually, you need to get there. So the sooner you get, the better it will be for you. So Vijay Lakshmi, for the fee and all, you'll have to get in touch with a career counselor. I'm probably not the right person to comment on that. All right, friends. Thank you so much and all the best. I'll be there throughout. So we'll be continuously staying in touch. Right? It'll be a power-packed session. I'm going to assure you that. And the experiences that you're going to learn would be 20 years of my experiences. All right. And whatever are the new projects that we're working on, I'll be talking about those throughout. And I'll be putting you guys through a few of the projects. As soon as Python module is done, I'll put you into a few of the projects. You'll be working on those projects. You'll be gaining, say, 10% of knowledge from that. That's good enough. Then we'll continue our sessions further. Thank you and all the best.